Rock stars, Eric Andres, your guitar sage here, and friends, today we're going to learn how to play atomic punk. I can't do it like Lee Roth did it, but nonetheless, we've got the song here and we're going to learn it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Friends, are you new to my channel? If you are, and if you like Eddie Van Halen, click that subscribe button right now and also hit that notification bell if you like Eddie Van Halen, if you want more Eddie videos, more guitar videos, and any announcements that I have on guitar giveaways. In fact, I'm going to give this beautiful baby away. That's right. I give away thousands and thousands of dollars worth of guitars and goodies and what have you every single month. So if you want to be part of that, hit that subscribe bell. You can learn more about it. Okay? Great. Here we go. Atomic punk. So let's talk about the tone first. Then we'll talk just a very smattering about the music theory, just like what key we're in and that sort of thing, and then we'll get straight to the licks, okay? So right off the bat here, I can tell you what I'm using. I'm using a Kemper amp, but obviously any sort of nice overdriven tube type sound is going to be great. Now let's, I'm going to break this down to just the tone itself, and I'm about this overdriven. Now I just took out the reverb and the delay, which is why it sounds a little funny, but it's pretty crunchy, okay? Pretty crunchy, but let's add some reverb. This is about how much reverb there is. Nice big haul, right? Okay, now we add the delay, and I'm gonna just take the verb out for a minute and get the delay. This is what we got as far as the delay. Pop, pop, and I have a little bit of, so I have one definite generation, and then a slight one at the end. A little teeny one, right? Get it? So pop, 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 ba-da-ba-da, about the tempo of the song. Okay, and that's the sound that's used a lot. Along with this reverb, we got what was that? That was a phaser, friends. This is the MXR phaser, okay? So this phaser, friends, as you can see, it's the Eddie version, okay? It's the Eddie version of the Phase 90 because the technology changed over the years and they wanted to recreate a new pedal and make money, and so they did. And that's the EVH MXR. Now, the setting is you want to do this between 9 and 10 o'clock. That's the dealio. So you can see it's right there between 9 and 10 o'clock. That's where Eddie always set it, so he got that nice sound. Okay, so now that we've got that tone down, let's talk about this. Let's talk a little bit about theory. The song is essentially in like E minor. Obviously, we're dropped down a half step, which is what Eddie does. He's standard tuning down a half step. So it's not like we got some funky tuning. Just tune your guitar down a half step. Tune it to E flat. Okay. And okay, so yeah, in essentially we're in like an E minor. All right, so let's talk about the very beginning here. Essentially what you're doing is you're muting the strings with your left hand, or your fretting hand, and you're taking the palm of your hand. I'm taking the side of my hand. I guess you could take the flat part of your hand. Okay, either one will work, but essentially your fingerprints are rubbing against the strings in such a way that it gives that sound. With a lot of overdrive and the delay and the reverb and the phaser, we get this sound. Right? And so in the beginning here, he starts off. I'll do it nice and slow. He goes. Okay, so so he does this like kind of doubling up thing. You just listen to that one. It's really easy to do. Okay. Now the main riff of the song goes like this. You'll kick your phaser out during that part. Okay. So during the I should say during you've got this part here and during the solo. Okay. So anytime he's doing that rubby-dubby in the tubby part and the solo, the phaser's going to be on, and the end when he's holding out all those chords. But otherwise, he's not holding it out. He's not using the phaser during the big chords, just at the end. Okay, so at the end, big chords, the solo, and during the rub-dub Eddie Van Halen in a tub bit. Okay, during those parts, he's got the phaser on. Cool, cool, good. Here we go. So here's the main riff. So you can hear Eddie do this thing right in the beginning. He goes like this. It goes. Just basically he's taking his second finger, starting it off low E and rising it all the way up at least to the 12th fret, maybe even someplace past that. And does a pull off. So right? So listen. Okay, so you're just picking the string. Once you get it past the 12th fret, do a pull off. And then we're going to go into our lick, which is this. And essentially what we're doing is we're picking first finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. You're hammering to the 10th fret, and then you're going to hammer to the 9th fret. Conversely, you could pick both of these, but either way, it sounds great. So you could go, or, okay? That's what you're going to be doing every time, so I won't talk about that again. The chords in between are going to go, which is, and I'm acting like I'm in standard tuning, okay? I'm not going to be talking about flats or anything. I'm acting like I'm in standard tuning. So essentially this would be a B and an A, what we know is a B and an A power chord, okay? Now, he does that every single time, B to D, except for one time, right in the beginning, the second riff that he does this, he goes, and then has the lick here. I'll show that to you in a minute. So that's a B E. So instead of he does, but I just do this. You could go. So I'll play the lick for you in the beginning. Get it? So instead of B D, it's B E. Only does that one time, and it's right in the beginning. The rest of the time, it's all B to D. Just remember that, okay? So here's the first fun little lick there is, and basically this is at the 7th fret of the 3rd string. You're just gonna pick it, okay? Hit it with your whammy bar. Have fun with it, okay? So, and then the second riff, he takes his hand and pulls down on the low E string and dive bomb. I'll play the whole intro there for you, okay? With the exception of the scratchy part, okay? So here we go. Right? I am the ruler of these nether worlds, right? So now we're into the verse, and it goes like this. It's an open D power chord. I'm just hitting strings 4, 3, and 2. Bringing my thumb over and muting 6 and 5, right there. And the rest of my hand here is muting the first string. So. And basically that, you're just hitting the D chord. And you're picking 3, pulling off to 2, pulling off to 0. So you're going. Cool. So here is the riff. Then we're back into the riff here. that part is just a little D, B, D. Could go. I like it open. Okay, so verse, here we go. Dive bomb again there. So what I want you to do is take that second finger. It's the longest, so we can grab that low E. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to go. You're in the middle of playing. You just pick it like this. Okay, look, I'm picking. Slam it, right? So. We're down there for a second, okay? Then after our dive bomb, right? You're gonna hold this power chord out, which I've got 7, 9, 9 on strings 5, 4, 3, and then you're playing 1 and 2 open. So you've got this sound. Then you're gonna move that down to the 5th fret and play the same thing with those first 2 strings open. Then we're back into the scratchy part again, okay? So these chords here, you're not gonna be using the phaser for. But then with the scratchy part, then you're coming in again, hot. And you can do that whole slide up again. So now, this next part, a lot of these parts here are just going to be riffs. We did the hard part here already, okay? With the exception of the solo, which is going to be another video. We've done the hard part already here, okay? So let me show you. A lot of this is going to be repeat. Now we just need to know the riffs, okay? So hang in there. You're doing good. All right, so here we go. So after we got the scratchy part, we're back into the main riff then. So, and so what we're doing here is I'm putting my first finger on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, diving it, pulling off, and then coming back up. So like this. Okay. Second riff is gonna go. And basically I'm hitting harmonics at strings 5 and 4 on the 12th frets. That was 5, 4, 3. Here's 5, 4. Do a little whammy dance there. Whammy dance, okay? Back into the verse, verse 2. Nothing really is changing here. We just had those 2 little licks, but now we again, right? Those 2 big fatty chords, right? With those open. Remember that 1 and 2 has to be open, otherwise it's gonna sound like. And that's boring. That's why Eddie said. Now, this is one part that I will admit that I don't know how Eddie does it. I've watched live videos. I've watched other people play this song. I've watched Atomic Punk, the great Van Halen band, do this song. And I don't know what he's doing here at this one part. So I think I know what he's doing. And I think instead of the palm rub here, it sounds different right before the solo. And I think he's doing this. I think he's going, or something like that. Like, basically, I'm taking the edge of my pick. I've got the phaser on, and I'm starting from the bridge and just kind of working down like. And I can hear it going down, and I can hear it go high at first. So that's a guess. I don't know for sure on that one. Okay. Now the solo we're skipping because that's going to be in video 2. Okay. So now we're into the solo, right? I'm not going to do that for you though. Right? So we're going to go, so now it's after the solo, so. Okay, so we had the phaser on that whole time, right? But we kicked it out when we're going back into the verse again, when we did the main riff, and we did this whole bit, right? Now this one's a fast riff, and I don't even know if I've pulled it off in the song or not, but it's very fast, and it goes like this. Essentially at the 12th fret, these are all harmonics, right? You got strings 3 and 1. If you don't know how to play harmonics on YouTube, just search your YourGuitarSage harmonics. I'll show you how to do that. 9th fret. Let's see. You're gonna hit the 3rd string twice. And then the 2nd string once. So this is both at the 9th fret. 3rd string twice, 2nd string once, and then 3 and 2 at the 5th fret. So it's gonna go like this. And what I'm doing is I'm going, so down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, and then up, down. Here we go. Make sense? Okay, so after the harmonics, here we go, we got the same riff again, right? And that's going into the verse, okay? So the harmonics are during the part right before the verse. So we got the main riff again. Now here what we're gonna do, just like we did that dive on the 6th, just like we did that, basically what we're gonna be doing is our first finger is going to be on the 3rd string. You could use any finger really, but you're gonna pull down on it and dive bomb that, okay, into the D chord. That's the 2nd lick, okay? So what he does here is it's just a 1st string you're gonna pick anywhere low, bring it up high. As you get to about the 12th fret, you're going to do a pull off just like we did on the low 6th string, and you're gonna bend it down, so like this. Now here, you could grab the 8th fret of the 2nd string or the 12th fret of the 3rd string. To me, my ear, it sounds like it's on the 3rd string, not on the 2nd string. That's what my ear tells me, but the chord that he grabs right afterwards is down here, so I'm playing it on the 2nd string. Now, Now, we're back to those chords again, but this time you're gonna kick in that phaser, and there's a little difference here, okay? You're almost at the end, so hang in there, my friend. Okay, so again, these big fat chords, we got the phaser on, kick it on. Second chord. Third chord, this is what you're gonna do. Basically, the ring finger's gonna stay there, and you're going to bring the pinky down a half step, and I'm playing that with the second finger, and I'm bringing my first finger down a half step. How you play that is up to you. You can play it like 1, 3, 4 like this, but I'm doing it there because I was here. I just was here, so. Mute the low E string, don't be sounding that guy out. And the last one, the big C chord here. All with 1 and 2 open. If 1 and 2 isn't open, it's not gonna sound good, right? And so, and then you're going to. So that whole sequence is gonna go like this. You can kick off the phaser around there, okay? And then we got this big F power chord. Okay. And so the way you're going to get that sound is you could get that with overdrive with your amp because you're so close to it. That's how Eddie did it. I was using a freak out pedal, which by DigiDesign, which basically accentuates the tone and you get those harmonics again. So the end, it's going to go like this. That one little wobble at the end, and my friends, that is the whole tune. The very last bit is that open E power chord. How about that, my friends? Hey, before you go, please hit that like button, smash that like button if you like Eddie Van Halen and if you like this video, friends. I'm here to help you. So, and while you're at it, please leave a comment below and tell me how much you love Eddie, how much you love this lesson, if it helped you out, and all that good stuff. I would love to hear from you. Friends, I've got a free guitar course for you that I've taught all my students. I've taught, oh my gosh, probably tens of thousands of lessons at this point. I've done this for decades now, over 30 years, and I love doing it and I love helping people out. So please let me know how I can help you. Check out the free course at YourGuitarSage.com/30. Link for that's in the description of this video. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and all those places. And guess what? I give away thousands, I'm not playing around, thousands of dollars worth of goodies every single month, including guitars, including swag, including courses, books, all sorts of fun stuff, my friends. So check it out. If you are not a member of all that fun stuff, then you need to be and you're missing out. Friends, as always, be kind to all beings. Do the right thing always. Practice your guitar, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah.